And I think we all should. Once we know who we are and our relationship with ourselves is very, very clear, you don't, you just let somebody think that I'm from UAE, but no, I'm from India. I live in UAE. And I'm echoing. I know, I know, and I'm echoing for whatever faulty reason, but that was nice to hear. So, yes, I'm from India. I'm a wordsmith. The work I do, the place I come from, it has a lot to do with the relationship you have with yourself because we're just so used to looking at the man in the mirror. But what happens when you turn that mirror inwards and look at the person inside? Look at the soul inside. Because definitely you're a lot more than your two eyes, a nose, and beautiful lips. You're here for a reason. What is that reason? Figure it out. And once you are clear on what you're here to do, you can definitely make a difference in somebody else's life. Because only when you hold a torch and walk the path, you have people following with you. But if you don't know where you're going, it's just going to be very confusing. And a lot of us are just confused following a path, following a fad, following a kind of thing that's going on. And everybody is wearing plateaus, so everybody's wearing plateaus. Hey, I like to wear what I'm wearing. And this is my business suit, as some of you guys may have heard from me earlier. And so this is me. Take me as I am because I have chosen to take me as I am. And thank you because I'm more than my name.
I have to say something here. Like, as I talked about this common sense and being fair and all, we usually have these problems in the families, right? In my family, I had issues with with, I was, I really liked it when Rukaya said, like, she was asked, who are you? Who are, same question I had gone through from my family member, from a very close one. He said, who are you, by the way? What do you think of yourself? Who are you? So, these things make you think, who are you? And that's why we are here now. We all are here. Who are you? We are we. I am me. I'm Kuldeep. But not only Kuldeep, Kuldeep is just a name, but you know what is inside me. I really agree with you, what you said, and I appreciate
so much.
that.
Thank
Because
you.
yesterday we had a session about blame game team, and that's what we talked about. So, being yourself, that's one of the topmost things. To understand self, what is self, that's the most important thing. To come out of, to look to the world through your work, not through your eyes, through your work, through yourself. So you have to go inward to come outward. That's most important.
True. And I think we're so often looking at circumstances. We're so often looking at what's going on around us, and we think we're defined by that. And we also think that possibly the circumstance is me, but it's not. It's definitely a lot more than that.
True. Anyone has to say anything?
You had one.
Is all about, in a nutshell, you are at the source, and first thing is you have to start loving yourself and love others. You have to forgive yourself, forgive others, and you have to accept yourself and accept everyone.
Yeah.
And from there, if you start your journey, I think it's a wonderful journey.
Yes, same thing. Like, it's all about self. Once you doing all these things to yourself, then only you can do to others. Otherwise, you can't do. If people just say that, yes, sorry, you can go ahead.
God has not given us to justify anyone, invalidate anyone.
No.
So it is all about acceptance.
Yes.
Acceptance, you do it forcibly, or acceptance, you're doing it passionately. That makes a huge difference. So, because that makes a huge difference to yourself.
Yes.
Because otherwise, you are slowly and gradually going into stress. Because a kind of a jargon that you have to accept everyone, you start doing that as a doing, and no shifting your being.
But how long can you do that? That's the thing. You can't do it for long.
Beingness is you have to shift yourself and it gets transformed.
Can I share? I forgot to share a little bit. Um, no, please, after you.
Is it on? Um, I love you. I was just thinking about how often in relationships that we so often are upset or feel hurt by someone else because we are looking out to them for acceptance for ourselves. And I just think that over and over we do the same thing, especially those closest to us. So a spouse or a child or um, usually those, or a parent, and we just keep looking to them for acceptance, and so then we feel, well, they're abusive or they're unkind or they're not giving me what I need, where, and I'm still on this journey, whereas if I would say, when you said your words, I am worth standing up for, were so powerful.
Thank you so much.
Yes, the, and it wasn't that, it wasn't from a place of ego of I'm so important. It was that I matter essentially, I mean, just unfathomably so much. You matter so much. And we all matter so much, and yet it is so, well, a journey to enter in and really start believing that. And then the people around you will mirror that acceptance. So often, a big personality, like, say, someone who's very controlling or powerful, feels very powerful in your life. When you say, I am this person, not out of, I'm going to stand against you, but I am this person, and they say, yes, you are that person. It's no longer, people want us to be strong in ourselves. They really do. I think so often when there's imbalances in relationships, it is because it is uncomfortable for the other person. For those of us that go into victimhood or weakness or low self-esteem, it's uncomfortable for the other person. It's irritating even. And if you stand in your power, they know how to stand with you. Just a thought that kind of in my journey with this.
Yes. So at the end of the scolding session and the can I session, I was asked, I sat up and we did some chakra healing. And then I said what I had to. I said what I had to. I let go of all the anger that was inside of me. I had to. Was it fair for my mom to not notice when I ran up to her as a little girl of 4 saying, somebody did something and you need to listen? She didn't. So I felt nobody listens. Was it fair that something happened and I was, uh, you know, I was hurt. Okay, I was punished, reprimanded for not being honest. And that was an injury that I took scar that I carried with me for a very, very long time. But I had to let go of that anger. I think I screamed that day when okay, she burnt my hand. She held out my hand and she burnt it. For a very long time, I thought I screamed that day, but I think even then my voice didn't come out because I thought nobody listens. And that was the reason I did not want to say it at that point. Yes, please.
If I may, to my mind, relationships or anything cannot be in a vacuum.
Sure.
And our environment is defined by our perception, and perceptions are defined by our experiences.
Exactly.
So I might have a lot of bitterness within me because of the experiences I might have been through, and that might define how I perceive my environment.
True.
And that perception defines the relationship that I would engage in.
True.
So if my childhood has been scarred, I am going to be cagey. I'm going to feel close to people who might want to connect with me, believing that I'm likely to be scarred further.
True.
Right? So when we go back to your fairness and values and issues of the kind, the right and wrong is defined in my mind.
True.
And which is why I was saying it's so much about the values, because the values are ingrained in my head as I grow, and yes, they're pushed in there.
True.
So
Definitely.
So if you let go of that baggage, that's when you start creating a new environment for yourself. And
Yes.
if you start creating an environment that suits you,
True.
right, which makes you happy. The challenge is not so much in looking at changing somebody else's behavior, but the challenge lies in
Understanding
emptying
your
yourself
own
of your
behavior.
baggage, getting rid of it, getting rid of history,
True.
and creating an environment,
Yes.
absolutely starting afresh. I think
Yeah,
that would be
Yes.
that's precisely what I was trying to say. What happens is that we have to be, most of the time what happens is we all come from different backgrounds. We have different socioeconomic status. Our life experience is different from others. So your definition of beautiful would be different from the other person. So what happens is that when there is oppression, there are many different kinds of oppression. So the moment you come into an office, you step into an office or you step into a relationship, you have a preconceived baggage that you bring with you, and you feel that when you are angry or when you are vindictive, the other person is also vindictive for the same reason. Now, this is the mistake all of us, most of us make, because we always think the other person in front of us is a mirror image of me. So if I am feeling vindictive, the other person is also vindictive, when the opposite could be true. The other person is not even affected by whatever you said. You might have said something in anger, that guy must have just taken it in from one ear and left out the other. But you would feel that that person is now angry with me because I have said something harsh to him. So that it does not affect him because he is much more enlightened than you are. But he moves on, but you don't move on in life because you've just created negativity within you, and that's burning you from the inside, and it just swallows you if you don't act on it right away. So the only way to solve any relationship issue would be to actually try and mirror the goodness in you. And the moment you do it within you, the person in front of you, if he is enlightened, then great, he'll become more enlightened. But if he is not enlightened, he will become enlightened by you. So it's all your good thing, and that is legacy, and that's what we have to actually teach. It's not just the children that we give birth to. I think everybody we are in relationship, we are all children of the same family. So we are actually giving birth to so many people through our positive ideas, and we are germinating that seed of positivity.
True.
Thank you.
Perception is projection. So how you perceive, you project.
Can I make a
Yes, please.
What you said was that people being here, your near and dear ones.
Yes.
Right, I work in that space, and I always say this: the loudest scream, which you choose not to hear,
Yes, definitely.
Yes, very true.
and those are very subtle screams.
Yes.
So you better be aware of the movement, what's happening.
True.
We don't need to do a postmortem. We need to do a preventive maintenance.
True. So,
I actually work in the U. I'm going tomorrow there to do these work,
okay, great.
these workshops there.
Amazing.
Yeah,
Oh, you're audible.
No, my point is, and I've walked this journey, that initially you start with our cultural context that I play small, and then you cannot play small anymore, and you come into your power and you start doing internal work, and you come into more power, and you come into that space that you're talking about. I am
Yes.
me, I am fine, I am the way I am.
yes.
Take me or leave me comes with it in a
Very
subtle
true.
manner. And that